I want to talk about what makes you exceptional, what puts you in the top 0.1% of people in the world. You might be thinking, me? Part of the 0.1%? Absolutely. There are certain characteristics that, if you have them, you're not just ordinary. You're extraordinary. And here's the exciting part. I've saved a special bonus characteristic for the end, one that will really make you see just how unique you are. So make sure you stick around till the very last minute because you won't want to miss it. Ready to find out if you're part of the 0.1%? Let's get started. First up, let's talk about dreaming big. I'm not just talking about small, everyday hopes. I'm talking about those bold, vivid dreams that get you excited, maybe even a little scared. If you've ever allowed yourself to imagine a different life, something bigger than where you are now, you've already set yourself apart. Dreaming big isn't something everyone does. It takes courage to look beyond the present and imagine what could be. It's easy to get stuck in routines, to accept things as they are. But if you've got that spark, if you're someone who dreams with your eyes wide open, you're already in that rare 0.1%. Your dreams are the seeds of change. They're the blueprints for the extraordinary. So, if you have the courage to dream big, hold on to that. Nurture it. Because that's the first step to realizing you've got something special within you. And remember, I've got an extra special characteristic waiting for you at the end, so keep going. Next, let's talk about resilience, the ability to bounce back when life doesn't go as planned. Have you ever faced a setback that felt overwhelming? Maybe you've had moments when it seemed like everything was against you. But if you've ever picked yourself up and kept moving forward, you've tapped into a rare and powerful strength. Resilience is what separates those who stay down from those who rise up. It's about more than just surviving challenges. It's about thriving in spite of them. Think about it, so many people give up at the first sign of trouble. But if you've got that inner drive to keep pushing, to keep fighting, you're showing a quality that's incredibly rare. This ability to bounce back makes you part of that 0.1% who doesn't let obstacles define them. It's your superpower, and it's one that not everyone possesses. So if this resonates with you, take pride in it. You're already ahead of the game, and stay tuned because that bonus characteristic is coming up. And trust me, it's a game changer. Now let's dive into empathy. If you're someone who feels deeply for others, who can sense what people are going through, and who genuinely cares, you're part of a special group. Empathy isn't just about being nice, it's about truly connecting with others on a deeper level. Empathy allows you to understand what someone else is feeling, even if you haven't experienced it yourself. It's the ability to listen without judgment, to offer support without being asked, and to be there for others in their moments of need. And not everyone has this gift. In today's world, where it's easy to be wrapped up in our own lives, empathy is a rare and valuable trait. It's what makes relationships stronger, what builds bridges, and what brings people closer together. If you have this gift, you're in that top 0.1% who can make a real difference in the world. And don't go anywhere, because there's still that bonus characteristic I've been teasing, and I promise, it's worth the wait. Let's talk about the drive to keep learning. Are you someone who's always curious, who loves to explore new ideas and challenge your understanding? If so, you've got another characteristic that puts you in rare company. Learning isn't just about getting good grades or collecting degrees. It's about having a mindset that's open to growth. It's about being curious about the world, about other people, and about yourself. It's what keeps you evolving, adapting, and thriving in a world that's always changing. A lot of people get comfortable with what they know and stop seeking new knowledge. But if you're someone who's always asking questions, always pushing your boundaries, you're showing a rare quality. You're not just coasting. You're actively shaping your path. That's something not everyone does, and it's what puts you in the 0.1%. All right, we're almost there. I hope you're still with me because that bonus characteristic is just around the corner, and it's the one that really sets you apart. Here's another trait that's deceptively powerful: positivity. If you can keep a positive outlook even when things aren't perfect, you've got a trait that's rarer than you think. Positivity isn't about ignoring problems. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities instead of the obstacles. Think about how many times you've been around negative energy, people complaining, focusing on what's wrong instead of what's right. It's draining, isn't it? But if you're the person who looks for the silver lining, who believes in the potential for good, You're doing something truly special. You're a source of light in a world that sometimes feels dark. Positivity is contagious. It's the kind of energy that lifts others up, that makes tough situations feel manageable, and that creates a ripple effect of good vibes. If you've got this, you're not just ordinary. You're extraordinary. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the bonus characteristic. This one is the icing on the cake, the trait that really seals the deal for being part of the 0.1%. Are you ready? Here it is, the bonus characteristic, the ability to take action. This might sound simple, but think about it. How many people dream, plan, and talk about what they want to do, but never actually take that first step? If you're someone who's willing to act, even when things aren't perfect, even when you're scared or unsure, you're in an even more exclusive group. Taking action is what separates ideas from reality. It's what turns dreams into achievements, and it's the difference between staying the same and growing into who you're meant to be. Action is where the magic happens. It's where you test your resilience, your empathy, your drive to learn, and your positivity. It's what makes everything else come alive. So if you're someone who takes action, no matter how big or small, you're not just in the 0.1%. You're in the top tier of that group. This is the trait that ties everything together. It's the one that turns potential into power, and if you've got it, you're truly unstoppable.